Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that uses radio control to get kids excited about math and science. And today we are taking another look at our Syma X8HW drone and or quadcopter, whatever you want to call it. This has often been referred to as the poor man's DJI Phantom, or it looks pretty much like it. This one's gold, but there's a striking resemblance there, and this retails for about $100, so $99. We were struggling a little bit with putting on these propellers. Didn't really know which ones went where. Thanks to the internet, which the manual actually mentions, if you have any problems, go to the internet first. So we went ahead and Googled and found the answer. There's a lot of props here, and some are labeled or embossed with A1, or I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, A1, A2, B1, and B2. I only saw the B batch first, and I was a bit confused. There's actually a label here saying there are 2 sets of props on every drone marked as A/B. They have to be installed properly, but they don't make any mention of the A1s and the A2s and B1s and B2s. And there really is no difference. I think it's just a manufacturing byproduct for them to keep track of these. So just for sake of consistency, we're going to use the B1s on the B rotors. So we went ahead and got that one installed. And we're going to go ahead and install this one just so you guys can see how to install these propellers. Because again, the instructions leave a little bit to be desired. Thankfully, they have pictures in here, but we'll go ahead and explain it in plain English. So you have this cap over here, right? You want to go ahead and twist this off, right? So you want to turn it counterclockwise, and then there's a pin in here. So hopefully you guys can see this here. Let me bring it up closer. There's actually a pin in here that goes through the shaft. So go ahead and take that pin out and don't lose it. Putting it on here on my trusty Proline work mat. And then you want to take the plastic cap off, put it to the side, and then grab one of the props, and you'll notice that they're actually keyed. There's a hex key. The shaft has a hex plastic around here. So line those up, press it in, and then take the, I don't know what they even call this, lock stitch and the quill. I think that's what they call it. So we're going to take this lock stitch and line it up so we can put the pin through, and then turn it clockwise so it locks on there. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and take the fan blade cover, which is this cone looking thing, and then just press it on top. So the instructions tell you to rotate it, but I don't really see the point in that because there's no sort of threading on here to even catch. So rotating it is not really going to do anything. But maybe that's just to make sure that it's tight on there. I'm not sure. So we'll go ahead and repeat the process. So for the A's, you will actually want to, because you've got these turning in different directions, and I don't know exactly what direction they turn in. Actually, I can figure that out because it's going to be pressing the air down. So this is, oh, there are little arrows here that tell you what direction they turn in. So, you know, this is turning counterclockwise, this is turning clockwise. There's arrows on each of the arms of the drone to tell you what direction they spin in. So for the locking mechanism, you actually want to go in and twist that quill, or lock stitch they call it, in the same direction. So that's going to snap off. We're going to repeat the process here. I'm going to grab the A1 and A2 blades for consistency and press them on. Reverse the process and put the little plastic piece in, and then thread the pin through the shaft here. And then I'm going to spin it counterclockwise. This is odd. There's a little more play on this one for some reason. Between the rotor. Okay. Yeah, there's maybe when I put in the cover here, that will take off the play. So I'm gonna put on the, okay, so that's nice and tight. I'm gonna put on the cover here. Yeah, still some play on this rotor. Actually, I guess on all of them. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the last one here. So you guys can see that on the camera here. So this one I'm going to spin clockwise. There we go. So the same direction as in which the prop spins. Grab the A1 just for consistency, know how many rotors we break, and then reverse the process. So put this plastic piece in and thread this through the shaft there, and then snap the plastic piece over that retaining pin and grab this and press it on. All right. So we should be ready to fly here. So gonna throw some batteries into the transmitter. Thankfully it only takes 4. Looks like this other piece here grabs your smartphone, so you can throw it over the antenna like this. Just make sure I got it right according to the instructions. And then we'll probably give these a quick read before attempting to fly this. Okay, I do have it on the right way. All right, so just press that on. My phone's gonna go in there. And we'll go ahead and see how this thing flies. So thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.